What's going on, y'all? Hope you are having a spectacular Sunday, spectacular weekend. Shout out Swiper Gang, Mile High Sports. So the Denver Broncos are in the middle of the first year of the Sean Payton era, and training camp is going on. We got a lot of great training camp battles that are taking place right now. A lot of different skill positions, big skill positions, and defensive, offensive line battles that are taking place. Russell Wilson is trying to have a bounce back second year with this new regime in his second year as a Denver Bronco. 16 touchdowns, 12 interceptions last year. Not good enough. Obviously, one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. But in order for him to take the leap, the Denver Broncos receivers are going to have to stay healthy. Now, the thing is, the Denver Broncos receivers, the idea of having Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, and Tim Patrick, and Marvin Mims, and also if it's going to be Kendall Hinton, maybe KJ Hamler, who knows who's going to be at that fifth receiver spot. The idea has been there. The concept of what they would look like as a pairing have been there with Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton, but we have not seen it actualized all that often. And obviously last year, Tim Patrick missed the entire year with an ACL injury in the middle of training camp. Javonte Williams is also coming back from an ACL injury as well. So they have some real opportunity in front of them to do something special. But what do you all think? Who will be the Denver Broncos wide receiver one this year? Last season, in 15 games, Jerry Jeudy had his best year of his career in year 3. 67 catches for 972 yards and 6 touchdowns. He averaged about 64.8 yards a game. He had 40 rushing yards as well. He had over 1,000 yards from scrimmage last year for the first time in his career. He had 100 targets last season. And again, he had a pretty good year, all things considered. Obviously, it could have been even better. I think if Nathaniel Hackett's offense was better, if Russell Wilson was better. I think Jerry Jeudy versus man-to-man route running last year, getting open, separation, all of it was there. Metrics all say that he's elite to very good to good. But this year, I think it's going to be Jerry Jeudy's most important year because he has a bona fide opportunity to be the clear number one inside of Sean Payton's offense. And then on top of that, you have Courtland Sutton. Courtland Sutton, who bounced back last year with 64 catches in 15 games, had 109 targets, had 829 yards, only 2 touchdowns. Only 2 touchdowns from Courtland Sutton last year. So does he bounce back? What does an improved year look like from him? And then we have Tim Patrick, who hasn't played since 2021. 53 catches in 2021, 734 yards, 5 touchdowns that year. The Broncos haven't had an elite receiver season, you can say, since the 2014 Peyton Manning season, if you want, especially the 2014 season. Demaryius had, I believe, 111 and 1,600 yards, I think, receiving. But then on top of that, if you want to go back to 2000, I think it was 19, Courtland Sutton's second year, I believe we have 1,100 yards receiving in total. So the Broncos have been wanting real production from that spot. Haven't yet gotten it, but for me, I think that's mostly had to do with the Vic Fangio offense, OCs that they had coming in and out of the building, and then obviously Nathaniel Hackett, worst offense basically since the Denver Broncos have been in existence at least since the 1960s. Worst offense in the NFL last year, lowest scoring team in the NFL last year. Sean Payton, I believe, will revitalize this offense and this team. Who do you think the Denver Broncos' number one receiver will be this year? I'm predicting that if you get 17 to 16 games, I am predicting Jerry Jeudy will finish this year with around 80 plus catches, over 1,100 to 1,200 total yards, hopefully around 5 or 6 touchdowns. And I think he'll begin to solidify himself as the clear number one of the best young receivers in the NFL. Maybe even a little bit better than that. I'm predicting Jerry Jeudy will finish as the number one receiver. I think Courtland Sutton will be number 2. I think Tim Patrick number 3. I think Marvin Mims, when he gets over this hamstring injury, I think he can maybe be in the conversation for taking over number 3. But we'll have to see how Russell Wilson utilizes him as well. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Mile High Sports, Swiper Gang, who do you think will be the Denver Broncos wide receiver one this upcoming season? I'll see y'all soon.